So we got the user DTO and file. The way we're gonna store the information is that first we're gonna store the user information into the database through which we'll get the ID, and then store the user and get the ID. Then use that hmm, use that ID as a folder within the MinIO object store. And within that folder, we'll be storing the file and use this location or store the same location into the user in table. Or I should say update the location in the user table. Now though this is a three-step process, since we are letting Hibernate and the database generate the ID, we are using this approach where we are storing the user separately along with the file on the MinIO and then updating the location. But if the server is generating the ID, then the user information and the folder information can be done at the same time. The storing the user information and storing the file can be done asynchronously by the server, and the location can be updated as part of the storing the user information because the ID is already being generated and the name of the file will be available with this multi-part file as we have seen. So now if we want to store, first we need to store the user. So first we need to convert the user DTO to user equal to user mapper dot to user DTO, then user DAO dot save user will be user. Let me check this function. So this will be storing it in the database as well as in the Hazel cost, and then get the user. Once the user is being saved, we get the ID. So in order to get the location, first we get the file name. That'll be in the file dot get original file name. And in order to generate the location, string location, that'll be equal to the user dot get ID a separator slash and the file name. Now once the location is available, we can use the MinIO client dot put object function. Now what is the put object function it uses a put object args. Now first we will build that, but before that let me create a bucket name, private string final bucket name that will be equal to the users that we had created earlier. And this, let me create put object args that will be equal to put object args dot builder dot bucket. We'll have a bucket name dot object, that is the location that we'll be providing, and it'll have a stream, so that will be file dot contain type dot, sorry, it'll be file dot input stream, get input stream, and it also expects, goes into, let's see what the stream function asks for. It asks for a stream, the size of the object, and the part size. Okay, so if part size is greater than the object size is used as the part size. Okay, and if the object size is known, pass -1 to part size for auto detect, else pass a valid part size to control memory usage and number of parts in the upload. So let me break this up. You got the bucket, you got the location, you got the stream, and this will be file dot get size, and this will be -1. Let me put this into a try catch block. Exception E, and this will be log dot error. Exception, this will be E dot get message, and E, and this will be dot content type will be file dot get content type dot build. Okay, this is done, and then we'll pass this put object args in here. Okay, and now we need to use that ID. Okay, so we have specified to put the image into the object store. Now we need to update the location into the user, into the database, user location into the database. So this will be, let me first build a function into the repository. So this will have public will be int update image location string can be string location, and this will be the ID of the user that needs to be updated. And before that we need to put add param that we'll be using in the query that we're going to specify at top. This is location. Sorry. This, yeah, location. And add param. This will be ID. Okay, and this will be at query along with two more annotations that we need to be specifying. We need to specify this will be modifying and add transactional. So this is update user u set. If I go into the user class, it has the profile image location, right? So update set this as location where ID is equal to ID. Okay, and this I'm gonna be using it in the user DAO. Public int upload or update image location string location and the ID of the user. This will be returned user repository dot update location and the ID. Go back to service. This will have the update user, sorry, user DAO dot update location, have a location along with the user dot get ID. And this should return user user mapper dot response entity dot OK user mapper dot to user. This will be user DTO. User mapper DTO. This will be user. And okay, this is the proper format. And should I update the user message? Anyways, so this will be containing an empty information or empty user DTO. Okay, user return user DTO dot builder dot message. I should say error. Message user creation field dot error. This will be dot get message and dot build. This is done. Okay, let me go to the controller. So this, let me add another endpoint. This will be a profile, and let the existing be as it is. And this is what it was before. And this is profile. Let me get rid of this. Debug this. I hope the servers are okay. Let me check the servers. Okay, all three servers are up. And what is the error that we are getting? Okay, let me just go through the exception ones.